teaching this guy about cryptocurrency.
Best day ever.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So, this is going to be our first episode here. We are the Blockfellas. My name's Anthony. Who are you?
Aaron.
Who are you?
I am Eric.
We are just a bunch of regular guys, so we don't want this channel to be like a tech kind of geeking out channel, because we want this to appeal to just regular people, alright? So what we're going to be doing here is talking everything about blockchain, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, all that. Aaron here, how much do you know about Bitcoin? Or
I know how to spell Bitcoin.
He knows he knows how to spell Bitcoin. So this is going to be a little series we're going to do, which is basically Aaron asks us questions, me and Eric, and we basically do our best in common words to explain it for him. Now, I've been involved in cryptocurrency for about a year, trading and investing and all that. Same with Eric, right?
By no means necessary are we experts, so take what we say with a grain of salt, if you will. You can listen to us or not, but don't go claiming that we're talking like we know what we're talking about. Just like you said, regular dudes talking about what we do know. I mean, you can take that as you will, and we're just going to try to help them understand a bit more, and hopefully help you guys understand if you don't already know what it is.
Yeah, so like I said, we're not programmers, we're not going to be getting super technical or any of that. We're just going to be helping our buddy here learn some stuff, maybe do some random videos about stuff if people want. Alright, so let's get started.
Yeah, well, first, I don't really know anything about this crypto world. I've heard these guys talking about this for a long time now, and they seem to be making a bit of money, and now it's to the point where I'm like, well, I kind of want to know about this. At this stage, what I do know is I know what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin's some sort of digital currency floating around in moneyland, and somehow you can buy it and make money off of it. That's pretty much the ins and outs of what I know about cryptocurrency. So we thought this would be a really good idea, just to step by step teach me about cryptocurrencies and make it sort of easy to take on board. Like we're just normal guys. We were all teachers before, back in China, just normal lives. Well, it's not exactly a normal life, but
It was pretty damn awesome.
it was pretty awesome. Yeah, we were awesome.
We're getting off track.
But just normal guys, relatable people. So hopefully that sort of translates well for new people trying to get into cryptocurrency. And like I say, I don't really know much, so I'm just going to ask these guys some questions and learn at the same time as you guys do. So,
On that, real quick, I do want to clarify, this channel is purely we're just trying to spread information and help people get into something. This isn't like a channel for money. We're not going to be offering courses and shit. So this is purely just, me and Eric, we have some passion about it, and we're just trying to spread the word.
this is free. This is free information.
All free.
So basically what we're saying is drop out of your colleges and your universities and just watch our channel and everything will be fine.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
But lay it on us.
Yeah, what's the question for the day? Where are we starting at, big guy?
Well, I hear you guys talking about it all the time and all these different letters, and I see this and IP that, and so first just tell me what the big idea is. What is it? What's it all about? What's the big picture?
What's the purpose?
Why should I
It's the next revolution.
Why should I get into this? I can make money in a million different ways. Why should I do it? Why should I get into crypto and do it that way?
Okay, I guess I'll start. Cool. So what cryptocurrency is, right? First, it's a digital currency. So the idea is basically you can put money into it, like fiat currencies, which would be dollars, yen, whatever, pounds, whatever you're from, right? And you can buy this stuff. It's a digital currency. You can keep it on your phone. You can keep it on your computer. You can keep it on a little hardware wallets, and you can just transfer it. Like what I have on my phone, I can just click it, to Eric's address and just send it to him. Bam, like that. Well, some coins are slower. Yeah, sometimes Bitcoin's a little bit slow.
We're still working on certain things.
The idea is you can do that, and you can do it across countries. So you don't need banks. right? You don't need to pay people. There's not all these hefty fines of like, you know, Western Union and all the other money transfer businesses. I don't even know what they are, but you can move money around, and it's also got anonymity. So like, yeah, I have an address, but my name is not linked to it, right? So like, if you want to do that with a bank, you can see who's transferring money and stuff. Now a lot of people think, oh, well, Bitcoin has been used to buy drugs, and because you can't track it or this and that. You can't track cash transactions either, so that's not really a valid argument. Because with cash, you don't know who had it, right? If you're doing it with a credit card, sure, it's traceable, but you're moving money around, that's how people buy shit, really, so. Anyways, so what is it? It is basically a computer program that is running. I'm not going to get too technical into it, but there's a set number of each cryptocurrency. So let's take Bitcoin, for example. How many Bitcoin are there? 16 million?
A lot.
16 million or 21 million? I can't remember, but
21 million.
Is that it?
Yeah,
21 million.
It's not more familiar.
What worth of?
21 million individual Bitcoins. And there will never be any more than that.
There will never be more than that.
No.
Never be more than that. There's a max cap supply. So like, at that point, there is no more.
So they can't just like keep printing money and it devalues over time.
Exactly. So it controls inflation. That's the problem with regular fiat currencies, right? The government, if they want, any government can just print them off, and there's nothing backing it anymore. It's not backed by gold like it used to be. So with Bitcoin, it controls that. So you cannot print anymore. You can't fake it. You can't nothing like that.
That's it.
That is it. So, and with that, I mean, the reason a lot of people get into it is because, yeah, you can make a lot of money. When I first got into Bitcoin, when we got into it, was like $1,200, right?
Around there, it's pretty low.
Yeah, like 1,000 per coin.
Per coin.
Right now, on Blockfellas, it's about 7,300 and something.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, so that's
One
in the
point.
time. That's like less than a year actually in that span. So that's more than triple. Was that quadruple? 4 or 5 times. It's just a lot. Like, you trade stocks, you're not going to make that kind of money. Like, you don't get multipliers like that, especially in that short of time. And that's not just Bitcoin.
With stocks, isn't there like a minimum amount you have to put in?
I'm not sure actually. I've never invested.
Versus like with
Although it depends what you're invested in.
I mean, like versus with crypto, you could put in $1 and potentially make a shit ton. If you bought a
Like
coin that was
Facebook, if you want to buy a share of Facebook, it's like $180, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if you can buy half shares and stuff. Like the thing with cryptocurrency too, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. Obviously, I'm not going to put, first time guy go in and put $7,000 into something like. So you can buy fractions of
whatever you're
Bitcoins.
okay with losing. Only
That's
put
how
it
you
in
should
the-
approach it.
Yeah.
You should approach it with what can you afford to lose, I guess.
So is this a gamble then?
Now I can do your research. You can
Yeah.
use some coins, I guess it can be a gamble, but
When you get into like the lower tier coins, like outside of the top 20 and stuff, more risky, and then outside of the top 100, even more risky. So, is it a gamble? I mean, there's always a risk. Even with stocks, there's a risk, right?
So I guess what my question is why should I buy Bitcoin shares or whatever it is, and not buy shares in Facebook, like a successful company? What do Bitcoin offer?
So you want differences?
Yeah, I want to why should I put my money here and not here?
Well, you can make a lot more money with Bitcoin, for one. 2, cryptocurrency as a whole. I mean, I'm not saying Facebook doesn't have a grand scheme, like a big plan. Like, I'm not really too sure what they're doing, but for cryptocurrency, it's also, yeah, you can make a lot of money. We've said that, but it's not just that. It's also, there's a purpose behind it. So the whole idea of it is to
saving the world.
get rid of centralized entities banking, because nobody controls Bitcoin, right? It's decentralized. There's some parties now that have like a little bit of, development say or whatever, but like no one controls it. The banks, if a bank shuts down, back in the day, what used to happen, you used to lose your money. Now they do like buyouts or whatever and help banks out, but it's completely your money. You're in control of it. There's no third party. Nobody can see it. Nobody can really touch it or take it from you.
No taxing.
Yeah, no taxing. Although some countries, like in America and stuff, you do have to pay taxes on it. There's certain rules for that, so follow your specific country's rules.
They're trying to stop us.
But Yeah, I mean, the grand purpose of it is to kind of make it so there's no need for banks, right? Make it so you can do what you want to do. Also, one of the things is, as well as, it's one of the things that the government controls, right? The government controls your money. They can freeze your bank account, right, if they, for whatever reason, want to. But with Bitcoin, they can't. Your money is untouchable. They don't even know what you have or if you have it. And there's even other coins that are even more private. So they like scramble transactions, so you can't really see anything. That is more of the benefit side. Plus, like again I said, the returns. Purely the money. A lot of people come in for the money, but they stay for the cause, the purpose of it. We're trying to basically, cryptocurrency is trying to give people freedom. Not just of financial freedom, but also just freedom from government as well.
So that's part of their plan then, we don't need governments and banks?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. To not need them, to not need the third parties.
They've been fucking us for years.
For years.
Yeah, we all know that.
Right? All the like crazy taxes on stuff in specific countries like shouldn't have to pay, right? We all agree that some of the taxes are outrageous. There's certain places where like taxes are considered optional. Liberland is a newly developed country where taxes are optional. You don't have to pay taxes. You pay if you want. You want to help the development. So,
well, like, so what's like the, so is this just Bitcoin, or is this the whole crypto world that's their overall grand scheme, that plan?
Each got their own little plans. You know, like I mentioned before, it's not just currency. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of coins, and a lot of them have their own platform, their own services, or some of them provide like a free internet. You know, where you're not going to be spied on. It's private. You could do what you want. Free electricity. I forgot what that was called.
Power Ledger?
Power Ledger. It's a crypto for electricity. It's fucking crazy. And there's multiple coins like this where they're providing something. So, and most of these are still in the works. They're probably going to get released 4 or 5 years from now. And you can just imagine when that time comes, you're just going to see a shit ton of new technology that could potentially change the world, all from crypto. You know, so it's more than just, you can't just think about it as currency, making money. Of course, it's a good way to make money, but I like to go in with what I invest in. I also like to see what's behind the project, you know, because there are a lot of shit coins out there, scams. So just make sure you do your research. What you're investing in is something good that you would actually like to see happen, you know. Of course, maybe there's some like lottery coins if you want to make some quick bucks. Sure, why not? But
The other,
Cool.
the other good thing about cryptocurrencies is they're open source. So what that means is you can see everything. You can see all the coding that they've done. So if you are a programmer, you can check it out and make sure everything checks out. And everything is just completely, there's no hiding anything with cryptos. You can see everything. It's great. And then most of the time the teams will be listed and you can like research the team and stuff.
So like governments, well, we know governments now, they shut down any tech that could really help people. They pretty much force buy all the patents for that stuff and hide it away somewhere until they've sold everything they've got, and then they'll release that for a price. So this is basically cutting them out of the picture.
Yeah, because also the idea, it's decentralized, so there's no company to shut down. There's nothing to shut down. It's running by itself. So like, you can make Bitcoin illegal and say, yeah, you're not allowed to have Bitcoin. They won't know that you have it, right? So if you're doing it right, they won't know that you have it. You can keep it in even more private things to be safe, and you could still trade. Like, there's just no way to stop it besides turning off the power, so like no electricity or like the internet. But I also heard they were launching satellites to be able to still trade cryptocurrencies,
like, even if there was
no internet. But you would still need electricity, I guess, technically.
And then you say there's an electricity coin or something.
Yeah, they're working on that. So even if the government was to be like, well, fuck this, you know, shut down the whole power, you know, hopefully with this other crypto.
But they would never do that anyways.
Yeah.
They'd be
Benefits
fucking
no one.
themselves. Yeah, that benefits nobody. So as the way it's set up now, I mean, they're not gonna shut the internet off either. Like, people would have a fucking fit. Like, everyone's on their phone all day on the internet. Like, there's no way.